Bitcoin isn't just digital money. It's not some fleeting internet trend or a gimmick dreamed up by tech nerds. It's a revolutionary form of money that's quietly reshaping how we think about wealth, security, and the very nature of value itself. Today, millions of people around the world call Bitcoin digital gold, and financial institutions worth trillions are waking up to its potential. But what exactly makes Bitcoin so special? Why are so many saying it could replace gold, the most trusted store of value for thousands of years? To understand this, we have to look beyond the headlines and hype. We have to dive deep into what Bitcoin really is, its scarcity, security, decentralization, and its unique ability to live purely on the internet, unstoppable and unconfiscatable. Bitcoin's story begins in the darkest financial hour of the 21st century, the 2008 global financial crisis. Governments bailed out banks with trillions of dollars, printing money at an unprecedented scale. People saw their savings lose value as inflation soared. Trust in banks, governments, and traditional money systems plummeted. Out of this chaos emerged a radical idea: money that no single person or institution could control. Bitcoin was designed as an alternative, a digital currency governed by math, code, and cryptography, not by banks or politicians. Its creator, known only as Satoshi Nakamoto, released Bitcoin in 2009 with a clear vision: a decentralized form of money that anyone could use, free from censorship, inflation, and interference. Unlike traditional currencies, Bitcoin has no central bank. No government can print more Bitcoins to bail out debt. The system is open source, and thousands of independent computers worldwide maintain the network, verifying every transaction. This decentralized, trustless system means Bitcoin operates without intermediaries, peer-to-peer, globally, 24/7, you don't need permission to send or receive Bitcoin, and your funds can't be frozen or seized. What makes gold valuable? Scarcity. Gold is rare. You have to spend enormous resources to mine it from the earth. There's only so much gold on the planet, and it takes time and effort to extract. Bitcoin shares this fundamental quality, but takes it even further. The total supply of Bitcoin is capped at exactly 21 million coins. No one can create more. This is enforced by the Bitcoin protocol itself, which is immutable and mathematically guaranteed. This makes Bitcoin truly scarce. Digital scarcity, something that was previously thought impossible because digital files can be copied endlessly. This scarcity is coded into Bitcoin's design and enforced by its decentralized network. Unlike fiat currencies, which can be printed in unlimited quantities, Bitcoin's supply is predictable and transparent. Bitcoin's issuance rate is cut in half roughly every 4 years through an event called the halving, reducing new supply and increasing scarcity over time. As demand for Bitcoin grows, scarcity combined with limited supply drives its value, much like gold. Gold is heavy, bulky, and difficult to transport. Moving large quantities of gold requires security, insurance, and physical logistics. Storing gold safely is expensive and inconvenient. Bitcoin, on the other hand, is purely digital. It fits in your pocket on a smartphone or a hardware wallet no bigger than a USB stick. You can send millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin across the world in minutes with a few taps on a screen. This portability makes Bitcoin far more practical as a store of value in a digital age where money moves at the speed of the internet. You can't easily carry gold in your bank app, but Bitcoin integrates seamlessly with digital finance. Gold's smallest unit is a gram or a fraction of an ounce, but Bitcoin is divisible down to 8 decimal places. The smallest unit, called a Satoshi, is 100 millionth of a Bitcoin. This means Bitcoin can be used for micropayments, allowing anyone to own and transfer tiny fractions without losing value. This level of divisibility is impossible with physical gold. Bitcoin is also fungible. One Bitcoin is the same as any other Bitcoin, just like gold coins are interchangeable. Gold is secure because it's physical and tangible, but it can be stolen or confiscated. It requires trusted vaults and secure storage. Bitcoin is secured by cryptography and a decentralized network of miners who use enormous computing power to validate transactions and secure the blockchain. This process, known as proof of work, makes Bitcoin extremely resistant to fraud, hacking, or double spending. Changing the Bitcoin ledger would require controlling more than 50% of the entire network's computing power, a feat practically impossible and prohibitively expensive. Once a Bitcoin transaction is confirmed, it's immutable and irreversible, making the system highly trustworthy. Gold can be seized and governments can impose capital controls, restricting your access or ability to move wealth. Bitcoin is censorship-resistant. No government or bank can block your transactions or freeze your Bitcoin holdings. If you have the private keys, you control your money fully. This feature is especially valuable in countries with unstable currencies, hyperinflation, or authoritarian regimes. People can protect their wealth and transact freely without fear of government intervention. One common criticism is Bitcoin's energy consumption. Mining requires significant electricity. But this criticism misses key points. Much Bitcoin mining uses renewable energy, especially in regions with abundant hydroelectric power. Bitcoin incentivizes innovation in energy use and can stabilize power grids through demand response mechanisms. Compared to traditional banking, gold mining, and the global financial system, Bitcoin's energy footprint is often misunderstood or exaggerated. Bitcoin's energy use secures a global monetary system, offering financial sovereignty to millions. Bitcoin is volatile, no doubt. Its price has swung wildly since inception, but volatility is expected for a new asset disrupting a trillion-dollar industry. Early gold markets were also volatile until trust and adoption grew. As Bitcoin matures, adoption by institutions, corporations, and governments is increasing, helping to stabilize the market. Countries like El Salvador have adopted Bitcoin as legal tender. Major companies hold Bitcoin on their balance sheets. Hedge funds and pension funds are entering the market. This growing acceptance signals Bitcoin's transition from speculative asset to recognized store of value. Bitcoin is more than just digital gold. It's programmable money. Money that can interact with smart contracts and decentralized finance. It's an open, permissionless network enabling new financial services without intermediaries, reducing costs, and increasing access worldwide. Bitcoin's influence is sparking innovation in how money works, how contracts are enforced, and how trust is established digitally. Bitcoin's uniqueness lies in its combination of scarcity, security, portability, and censorship resistance qualities that make it an unprecedented store of value in the digital age. Gold served humanity well for thousands of years as a stable asset, but the future belongs to assets that fit seamlessly into the digital world. Assets that are borderless, divisible, and controlled by code, not by governments. Bitcoin's rise isn't a matter of if, but when. As the world grows more connected and unstable, people will seek safe havens beyond traditional finance. Digital gold isn't just hype, it's the evolution of money itself. Understanding Bitcoin today is understanding the future of wealth and freedom tomorrow. If you're serious about protecting your wealth, grasping the financial revolution, or simply curious about where money is headed, Bitcoin demands your attention. Now is the time to educate yourself, explore trusted resources, and consider how Bitcoin fits into your financial future. Don't wait for the world to catch up, be part of the revolution. Whether you're new or experienced, take the first step today. Learn how to securely buy, store, and use Bitcoin. The future of money is digital, and the opportunity is here now. Start your journey with Bitcoin, your digital gold for the 21st century.